Garrett Downing is on vacation, so we brought in the substitute. Sarah Ellison joined me at Ravens rookie minicamp. She joins me again today for Final Drive. We're going to give you some quick takeaways from the weekend. Sarah, what did you think of quarterback Lamar Jackson? Because we obviously have to start there.
You have to. This is what I'll say. We've been covering Joe Flacco for the entire time that he's been here, and so you get used to the way things look at practice. Yeah. We knew in our minds that when Lamar Jackson came out, it would be different, but then once you get out there, it's like, wow, this guy,
there's a new quarterback
here. A new quarterback, and he's completely different from Joe Flacco in the way he approaches it. And so one of the first things that's so different is that he can take off and run at any time. There was one point I remember during practice that he was waiting for a receiver to get open, and he's in his passing position. You feel like he is there. Maybe he's a statue. Then all of a sudden I blink, and he's like 10 yards up the field about to run in for a touchdown. It's just a whole other element that he brings that you knew was going to be there, but I think fans are going to be excited to actually see it.
And I was impressed with the touch. I mean, just nice, gentle balls, very catchable balls for his receivers. I thought he did a pretty good job for his first weekend, and obviously he's only going to improve.
Exactly.
Now, he's got a lot of pass catchers to throw to also. You know, we don't notice those defensive guys as much this year. We get to talk about the offensive guys. So what do you think about the offensive pass catchers?
And that's because the Ravens invested high draft picks in the offense. And so, again, this is one weekend, one practice that we saw. But those investments, so far so good. And I'll talk about the two tight ends. I mean, those guys were getting open. They were involved a lot. They've got great hands. Yep. They're catching just about everything that comes their way. And even when it's kind of out of the way, they still might catch it. Yeah. So those tight ends, good news there.
And that was a high priority. The Ravens talked about, and head coach John Harbaugh talked about this. We need guys who catch the ball. You know, they had too many drops last year. They like those tight ends who are sure-handed, pick up the first downs kind of guys. Let me point to a wide receiver. I was really impressed with UCLA's Jordan Lasley, the fifth-round pick. I mean, this guy, he reminds me of Mike Wallace when I just look at him. I mean, body, stature-wise, the way he plays the game, kind of plays it with a little bit of an edge.
Personality.
He's got a little confidence to him, which I like. I like that in a wide receiver. So, I mean, he just gets open. He's a twitchy guy. He's fast. I wouldn't say he's maybe not as high a top-end speed as Mike Wallace, but he's plenty fast, and he's going to make some plays. Those are our early takeaways from rookie minicamp, but you got to make sure you keep it locked right here as I'll be with you for Final Drive all week long.